Alright, so today I have no idea what I'm making. I just opened Blender and instead of planning something, I'm letting ChatGPT decide every single thing I add into Blender. Could it be amazing or could it be a disaster? Let's find out. So yeah, welcome back guys. So I have just opened a blank Blender scene. Now let's ask ChatGPT and let's ask ChatGPT to create something for us. Like ChatGPT can give you some high-end things which we cannot do in a proper timeline. So I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to make something simple that I can create just for the video. So yeah, let's start it. So step 1, add a plane as a ground, scale it up a bit to give some space. This will act as a base for the scene, and once you are done that, let me know and I will decide the next topic. Cool, let's go to Blender and add the plane. So first of all, let's add a camera because that's what matters. If you don't have a camera, then how we are gonna render it. So let's put a camera and make sure you place the camera perfectly. So now let me add a tab. Oh, by the way, if you want to know how I created this tab, this is my add-on called Free Flow UI add-on, and I have released this on Blender Market. I will give the link in my description, so please go and check it out. It shift A and add a plane, and yeah, we got the plane, and let's keep the camera a bit more higher so we can see the plane. So yeah, that's it. Okay, ChatGPT, I did it. Okay, so the step 2 is add a metallic sphere, add a UV sphere, then scale it up in a decent size like 2 meters, sorry 1.5 or 2 times bigger. Oh, okay. Then apply a metallic, and ChatGPT also given us some values like metallic 1.0 and roughness to be 0.2. So let's go and do it. Also, color is like a slightly bluer gold hue. Okay, fine. Let's add a UV sphere. Make sure it's scale it up, and let's add the auto shade smooth. Place it on top. I think this works good. And yeah, metallic to 1 and roughness to 0.2. Let's also go into render like material view. So let's see what's going on there. So yeah, now we got the sphere and a slight blue color. Okay, done. What's next? Let's go ChatGPT. Add a floating ring around the sphere, add a torus, scale it up and then surround the sphere but does not touch it. Emission shader with a cool color like cyan or neon blue or an orange. Okay, I think ChatGPT is going for something like a space type thing. So let's add a torus. Shift A and add a torus. And where is torus? Torus, yeah, got it. Let's make sure you, oops, it's gone and but slightly tilted to give it a dynamic look, something like this. Yeah, this is looking good. I don't know what am I even doing. I don't know whether this will go any good or not. Let's see. Let's hope for good. Okay, done. What's next? And what's next? Add a small floating cube. Add a cube, scale it down to a small size, move it up slightly to the side so it floats near the sphere, not touching but close. Rotate it at a random angle to make it look interesting. Add a glass shader, glass BSDF, IOR as 1.45, roughness as 0.1 so it has a slight blur but still reflective. It will add a futuristic floating effect. Once you are done, let me know. Okay, let's add a cube. By the way, ChatGPT is going for a simple, it's really simple and low poly concept. Let's place it here, something like this. Let's add a glass DSDF, and IOR was 1.45 and roughness is 0.1. So 0.1 and that's it. Let's put it on the render view to see what's going on actually. Let me just add a HDRI. Let's go for a studio HDRI. Let me add this one. Yeah, let me just place it here. I don't know where am I even going. Let's see. Okay, add a cylinder, scale thin and wide like a small glowing pad under the sphere. Apply an emission shader with a soft glow, white, blue or orange, or maybe blue itself. Add a cylinder, scale it up and slightly above the ground, and this will be floating like this. Okay, done. Add 2 thin cubes, scale them tall and flat like a futuristic panel or walls. Apply a dark material like black or dark gray. Add a subtle emission lines on the edges you using gradient or second materials. Okay, got it. Let's do it. Let's scale it up and place it somewhere here. I think that GPT was talking about something like this angle, and one here. I guess we need to add a dark material for this, so I'm going for black. The same for this, and it even said to add a glowing effect on the edges. Okay, let's do one thing. We can do like extrude the face inward slightly like this. Now let's add materials like a glowing neon like materials on the edges. So let's add a new material, assign it, go to emission, add a texture. Am I wasting time? We are not even halfway there, I guess. Add small floating particles, add a few tiny spheres, scale them very small, scatter them around the scene randomly in the air. Apply an emission shader, soft white, blue or orange. Adjust emission strength around 5 to 10 for a subtle glow. This will add a dynamic futuristic touch to the scene. Once you're done, let me know. Okay, let's add some spheres. So for scattering sphere, I'm gonna add a cube, and let's go for the wire and add a particles, and make sure you add object. Let's add a UV sphere, put it here. Let's select the UV sphere, and we got particles. But the thing is, those particles are outside the cube, but we need inside the cube. So for that, what you need to do is go to source and change the phase to volume, and this will start producing like particles inside the cube. So now we need to add. Okay, now done. So add an area light, place it above and slightly to the side of the sphere. Set the power to 100 or 300 watt, and color be soft, warm or cool light, and we need to add rim light. So now let's disable the HDRI, and I think the emission of the torus is very high, so let's reduce that a bit. Like 5 looks good. Now let's add let's add an area light, also a soft point light, and I don't think we need a point light here. So now what we got is a simple scene blocking, I guess, and for me I think we can work on this. So what I'm planning is I'm gonna replace the shapes with actual things, like as I said, I'm gonna replace the sphere with the earth. I'm gonna replace the torus with asteroid belt, and we can even replace the cube with spaceship, and also I can replace the particles with stars, and maybe we can add an actual like a studio table, making it look like this whole scene is been shot in a studio. Yeah, let's do it, and I will get back to you. All right, moment of truth. Here's what ChatGPT made me create. Bro, this actually turned out fire. Not gonna lie, but I did never have come up with this myself, and I should admit that this was actually fun. But now I need ideas. So should I let ChatGPT control next like an entire animation? Comment down below. And if you wanna see more such Blender chaos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So that's it guys, I think this is it, and this was fun, and we will meet in the next video. Once again, you're watching K&K Visual Productions. I'm Karthik, and I'm signing off. See you in the next video. Until then, take care.